We are discussing about the organic compound. Okay, I will see previous slide. Look here. Here, what you have seen, we have seen the functional group. The functional group, they may be alkane, alkene, alkyne, alcohol, alkyl halide, then ether, right? Then we have seen the other, that is the functional group, that is the aldehydes, ketone, acid, ester, amide, and acid anhydride. And these are the some functional group. So you should know what is meant by functional group. If you know the functional group, then in that one you should know its a definition. What is the definition of that functional group? It's a general representation, general molecular formula. Then there are examples. If you know the examples of that functional group, then you should know it's a nomenclature. Nomenclature are of two types. One is the common nomenclature and other is the IUPAC nomenclature. And further, you have to see their physical and chemical property, and their preparation. So in this way, you have to learn any functional group chemistry, and you have to learn any functional group chemistry. So you know all these things. I think you have learned everything already in the lower class. Okay. So same thing you have to learn in the also BSc first year. So you know the organic compound. Right? These are the organic compound. Organic compounds, either it contains carbon or it may contains hydrogen. Okay, it may contains either carbon or maybe hydrogen. And so they contains either carbon or hydrogen. So previously the compounds were very few. So the nomenclature was the common nomenclature. The nomenclature was the common nomenclature. And then later on, as the number of the number of organic compound increases, what happened? The students like you, professors, scientists, they do research and they add a number of the organic compound. So if you see as an average per year, near about more than 1 lakh organic compounds are added in the literature. So this number is very big. So to give it's a common name, it is very difficult to give the common name. So we have to write the IUPAC nomenclature. You should know it's a IUPAC name. So you should know it's a IUPAC name. IUPAC name. And so what is the full form of IUPAC? Akshay, अंजलि शेळके, what is the full form of IUPAC? जल्दी से बोलो, फास्ट बोलने का, ज्यादा टाइम लेने का नहीं. What is the full form of IUPAC? आदित्य हेगड़े.
Sir.
हाँ.
International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry.
Very good. International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So this is one of the committee. Every year in the meeting, they formulate some rules. And according to those rules, you write the name of the compound. And throughout the world, it is accepted and we write that name. So if you know the common name, right, then we can also write the IUPAC name also, right? So you should know the nomenclature of the organic compound, either common nomenclature or the IUPAC nomenclature. Common nomenclature or the IUPAC nomenclature, right? So here the you know the purity table. In purity table, more than 106 elements are known to us, and out of that one, you know, it contains carbon, right? And most of the compound contains carbon around you. So the study of the carbon containing compound is called as a organic compound, right? So this organic compound, when it contains only carbon and hydrogen, so they are called as hydrocarbon. They are called as hydrocarbon, right? So they are called as hydrocarbon. Hydro means hydrogen, carbon, hydrocarbon. The compound containing carbon and hydrogen, they are called as hydrocarbon. So this hydrocarbon, again, further, they are classified in a different type. They are classified into different type. So they may be aliphatic, they may be aliphatic, or they may be aromatic, aliphatic or aromatic, right? Then What are the aliphatic compound? Aliphatic compounds contains either carbon-carbon single bond, carbon-carbon single bond, right? Example, that is alkane. The example, that is alkane. It may be the carbon-carbon double bond, carbon-carbon double bond. It is alkene. It is your alkene. Or carbon-carbon triple bond. It is called as alkyne. It is called as alkyne. It contains carbon-carbon triple bond. Is called as alkyne. And if suppose if it contains a ring, so it is called as sometimes here two carbon and two carbons and three carbons when they form a ring. So one carbon, then two carbon and three carbon. There is a CS2. Here is nothing means carbon. Here is a carbon and here is a carbon, right? Here is a carbon and there is a H and H, right? CS2. Here is a carbon. There is a H and H means CS2. Also there is a CH2. So it is a cycloalkane. Cycloalkane. Alkane, it is cyclic. That's why cycloalkane. And here examples we can write cyclo. That is a propane, cyclobutane, because it contains three carbon. That is a propane. Cyclic compound cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, then cyclohexane. Right? So these are some examples of a cycloalkane, and this is the aromatic compound. Aromatic compounds are those compounds which obeys Huckel's 4n+2 rule. We'll also learn in detail about the aromatic compound. Right? And here, the example of aromatic compound is a benzene. Aromatic compound is a benzene. Right? So the example of aromatic compound is a benzene. Another example is a naphthalene. Another example is a naphthalene. Another example is anthracene. Anthracene. So these are the examples of aromatic compound, right? So in basic first year, we are going to learn in detail about the study of alkane in detail, the study of alkene, study of alkyne as a one topic, and also the chemistry of aromatic compound, that is a benzene and naphthalene. So this called as a hydrocarbon. So hydrocarbons which contains carbon and hydrogen, they are classified as aliphatic and aromatic. Aliphatic compounds again further they are classified as alkene, alkene and alkyne. And these aromatic compounds, they are benzene, naphthalene and anthracene. This is the example. Now here we have seen the that is a chemistry of this hydrocarbon. So first topic is your aliphatic hydrocarbon, and we have to learn the chemistry of hydrocarbon, that is alkane. That is a alkane, and the chemistry of alkane, hydrocarbon, chemistry of alkane, that is a hydrocarbon. Now let me know first, that is what is the definition of this alkane? What is the definition of this alkane? Yes, anyone can tell me what is the definition of alkane? Then we'll stop because it's 11:54. 5 minutes has been remain, right? Yes, anyone can tell me definition of alkane? So jaldi se bolo.
Sir, aliphatic hydrocarbon containing single bond. Carbon-carbon single bond.
These are the aliphatic hydrocarbon containing carbon and carbon single bond.
Single bond.
Having the general molecule formula. General molecule formula. Yes. Chetan, right? You are right. Chetan Bade. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is the
CnH2n+2.
CnH2n+2. Very good. Right. So look here. You have to see the definition. You have to see the general representation and the general molecular formula. Right. So what is alkane? Alkanes are the aliphatic. These are the saturated because it contains carbon-carbon single bond. So if it contains carbon-carbon single bond, it is a saturated. Right? It is a saturated. Saturated, and here is the unsaturated. Right? So if it contains a multiple bond, carbon-carbon double bond, carbon-carbon triple bond, then it is called as a unsaturated. So what are the alkane? Alkanes are the aliphatic saturated hydrocarbon containing carbon-carbon single bond, having the general molecular formula CnS2n plus 2, right? CnS2n plus 2 is called as alkane, right? So this is the definition of alkane, right? So alkanes are the aliphatic saturated hydrocarbon containing carbon-carbon single bond having a general molecular formula CnS2n plus 2, and CnS2n plus 2. It can also be represented like this one, R and H, right? Now here we have to see the examples of alkane. Tell me the first example of alkane. Which is the first example of alkane? Yes,
CH4.
CH4, methane, right? So here it contains one carbon, right? It contains one carbon, so it is a CH4. So you have to put in the formula CnS2n plus 2. So you have to put in the formula CnS2n plus 2. How many carbons are there? There is only one carbon, right? There is
One.
only one carbon, means C1. Here it is a 2. 2 into 1, and plus 2 is equal to C. We don't write 1, so C, here is the H. 2 into 1, 2, plus 2, 4, CH4, right? Means you have to make double of N, and you have to add 2, CnS2n plus 2, and here the name of the compound is a methane. It is a methane, right? The second example, right? What is the second example of this alkane? It contains two carbons.
C2H6.
C2H6, ethane.
CS3, right? Ethane. It is a ethane, right? It is a ethane, right? So similarly, you can check here. You can put n is equal to 2. So double of 2 is equal to 4. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So C2H6. You can write here. It is a ethane molecule. It is a ethane molecule. So you should know also the first 10 members of alkane. 1, methane. Second, ethane. Third, propane, right? Third, propane. Fourth,
Butane.
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 Fifth, pentane. Sixth,
Hexane.
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 7, heptane. 8, octane.
Octane.
9, nonane.
Nonane.
And
Yeah.
8,
Decane.
decane. Right?
Decane.
So you should know the first 10 members of alkane. So if you know at least the first 5 member, methane, ethane, propane,
Propane.
butane,
Butane.
and pentane,
Decane.
5 are more than sufficient to learn the organic chemistry. Even though if you don't know anything, then also you can learn this organic chemistry, right? So in this year, you have seen just the introduction part of your alkane, right? In the next lecture, we'll see what is the alkane, and we'll go, that is the aliphatic hydrocarbon. So from today, we have started your syllabus, that is the chemistry of a hydrocarbon, that is alkane. Ain't out? Ain't out?
No,
Are you
sir.
getting?
No, sir.
Can you understand?
No, sir.
Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. Thanks to all. We can leave the meeting and you can join the next lecture. Prasad Kulkarni, thank you. Right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you,
right,
sir.
right. Okay, thank you. Thanks to all. We can leave meeting and you can join the next lecture. Thanks to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.